Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be opening up the first half of our Silver Tempest box from the Pokemon TCG expansion, Silver Tempest.
But we don't want to read it because I'm too busy wiggling it around.
Yep, that's it. We are going to be ripping into this bad boy, so let's flip it around and see what we got.
Ooh, we'll pick some side.
All right, so I'm going to rip into the first pack here. We do have gold cards, some chase cards that we are going after. Gabby wants the Lugia alternate art, as you can see over there on the left. Actually, we both wanted that.
Yeah, we did.
And after we both chose it, I decided to choose a second chase card. So I'm going for the Corviknight character rare V, the Corviknight V character rare. I was kind of between the VMAX and the regular V for the Corviknights, but I kind of like the character that this one has. It has like this the taxi guys sitting off taking a drink. The Corviknight's like inspecting his wings, making sure everything's okay. So I kind of like that, and that's why I think I pulled that one. Anyways, we're gonna be starting off with the old Metal Energy, Gym Trainer, Kirlia with the refinement ability, really good, especially for Gym Leader Challenge. Definitely the best Kirlia with that trade ability. Venomoth, Pikachu, Strike, Pikachu.
Aww.
Growlithe.
So happy.
Running through the wind. Blink. Whalmer.
Aww. Look at his grin.
You can see you can see the Wingles, and you can also see the shadows of the Wingles flying above them. That's kind of cool. Dratini. Leafy Camo Poncho. We opened this up in our first opening of the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, and it's got the ability to prevent boss's orders or gusting or other supporter shenanigans on your Pokemon Vs and V-Stars that it's attached to. And the rare for the pack is Delphox. Utilizes those Serena cards in your graveyard to do mucho damage.
Water. Gym Trainer. Kirlia. This is our typical opening.
Looking familiar. Is it going to be Venomoth?
Venomoth.
What? That's weird.
Dratini.
Okay, that's different order.
But still. Chinchou. That's different. Meditite. Oh, he's cool. 1 eye. Dewpider. Ponyta. Fenda Reverse. And Gardevoir. Ooh, very
nice.
Peaceful Gardevoir.
Gardevoir still has the refinement ability. Allows you to trade. Do you get more cards? Nope, still 2 cards. You can discard a card from your hand and then draw 2 cards. The nice thing you can do is you can do it in the same turn. So you could, if you have Kirlia, who you evolved last turn, you can use refinement and then evolve the Gardevoir and use refinement again, essentially turning 2 cards into 4 cards all in one turn. Metal Energy. Ponchcrow, I thought we were going to get Gym Trainer again. Triple draw, you can draw 3 cards. And then switch this with one of your benched Murkrow on the Callous Wings attack. I like the name of that attack, though. Callous Wings.
Look at the Raichu.
Raichu. It's got the Ambushing Spark attack. Your opponent has used their V-Star power during this game. This attack does 100 more damage.
Wow.
140 damage for 1 colorless energy.
That's a lot of damage.
You can do it over and over again. As long, because once they've used their V-Star, they've used it for the game. Ferrothorn. Spitting out those seeds. It doesn't have a seed spitting attack, though. Whip Smash and spinning attack. Sandile. Taking a sandbox. I don't think I realized that the first time we opened him. That's cute. Fennekin. Murkrow. Bedlam. Beldum. Baltoy. Bioni.
It's very like mystical.
Reverse.
Creature.
This looks really good on the reverse.
It does.
The reverse holo. Sea Feast, search your deck for up to 3 basic water Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Oh, that'd be pretty good at starting off your, any water-based deck or anything like that, or in Gym Leader Challenge. And the rare for the pack.
Ooh,
Serena Rainbow Rare.
Oh, she's so pretty.
That is awesome. When was the last time we pulled a Rainbow Rare Trainer?
A while.
I feel like it was Nessa in like one of our first videos with Vivid Bolton. Have we had one in between then?
I think we've had one between then.
Dang, this is cool.
Yeah,
Look at
cool.
that. That is awesome. So Serena, We obviously talked about it in our first opening, but one of the best trainer cards printed in this set. You have the option of gusting up a Pokemon V on your opponent's side of the field, or you can discard 3 cards from your hand and then draw until you have 5 cards. Discard up to 3 cards, and then draw until you have 5. Look at that. That is cool. That is a cool looking card. Absolutely gorgeous.
I love it. All right, energy. Still a gift. Golbat. Wow, hungry Golbat.
He looks gigantic, but it's just the perspective.
Yeah.
But I think he's sleeping. I think he's just yawning.
Oh, I thought he was like, feed me. Meowstick.
That's kind of cute.
It is cute.
The Inviting Ears ability. When you play a Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 supporter cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Okay, that's pretty good. Go get a boss and a, whatever else you need.
Sandygast. Relicanth. Halucha. Togedemaru. Petilil.
Serena!
Braixen.
Oh,
Character rare.
more Serena.
With Serena on it. But look at how lovingly is it Fennekin, right? No, it's Braixen, duh.
Yeah.
Is looking at Serena.
Yeah, because they're like, that's her Pokemon. They're like together.
So cute. And then
Lugia.
I got like a split second where I thought it was our chase card one, but I'm still pretty excited.
Well, that's the nice thing about this Lugia is that they put so much like detail into it that it's like roaring through the sea. That it looks as good.
It looks so cool.
It looks as good as a
alternate art. Yeah, this was a good pack.
Look at that.
I love both of these. I almost had a heart attack on this one. This one made me choke on myself. I don't even know.
Energy. More Petco. Okay, this is what we were thinking of.
He has the little his friends with him.
Yeah. So you can use this attack only if one of your Dedenne used Dede Shot during your last turn. This attack does 60 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, so after the Dedenne does its attack, you can either use Morpeko attack or you can use Pikachu's attack.
Okay, that's kind of cool how they're all like little together.
Capturing Aroma. So I think this is one of the new evolution search cards in the set, or I guess you can search both types of Pokemon. You get to flip a coin. If heads, you search your deck for an evolution Pokemon and reveal it. Put it into your hand. If tails, you get to search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it into your hand.
Okay, so it's kind of like you don't really lose.
Yeah, you don't lose. It could go either way. But like maybe if you need the evolution,
right,
you're not going to get, it's the 50-50 of seeing the card that you absolutely need. Slurpuff with a draining kitchen. Look at the clouds. Looking at the clouds looking like food. Looking like treats. Murkrow. Emolga. Meditite. Yoga Guard, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. Okay. Pretty good. Durant. Ralt. Matang reverse foil. And the rare for the pack.
Ooh.
Gapejaw Bog.
That gold looks really
Secret
cool.
rare. Oh my
God.
god.
Outlining the trees and stuff. That's like bomb.
We got a rainbow rare in this box. We have a golden trainer card in this box. So Gapejaw Bog, a card essential to the deck Gabby's playing right now, the Zoroark V-Star deck. When you put a Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, it takes 2 damage counters. And so obviously Gabby's Pokemon with a Zoroark V-Star attack. What's its attack? It's Tickling Curse or something like that, right?
I haven't played in a little while.
I forget what it is. Does more damage based on all of your Pokemon that have damage counters on them, up to 300 damage if all 6 of your Pokemon have damage counters on them. And so the Gapejaw Bog is a key card in getting that done. That is, wow. I did not think we were going to pull a Rainbow Rare and a Golden Trainer card. That is, dang, that's amazing.
Leaf?
Yep.
Sticklift? Golbat. Meowstick. No Runt. Those kind of freak me out in the video games where they shake. Fletchling. Ferroseed. Smeargle. This is a cute Smeargle.
Mm-hmm.
Esper. Oh, it's a little...
Gabby hates the knit ones, the crocheted ones.
Milotic? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I always said Milotic in my head. Now I can't undo it. Ooh!
Oh.
Holographic Dragonite. I freaking love Dragonite.
Nice. So Dragonite had a really cool attack, Energy Hurricane.
A lot of energy.
Does 180 damage, and you get to take 3 basic energy cards from your deck and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you'd like. Very similar to an attack, the Arceus V-Star attack.
Yeah.
So that's what's nice about that is that there is the, I can't think of what it's called. It's the Reggie Drago V-Star. Allows you to use the attacks of your Dragon Pokemon in your graveyard. So even though it's going to be tough to power up, Water, Lightning, double colorless, you could use this attack with the Regidrago V-Star and then accelerate to another Regidrago and just keep chaining that. So this is definitely going to be one of the key Dragon attacks that you're going to want to copy with that Regidrago V-Star attack.
I love him so much. He's so cute.
Lightning Energy. Krokorok. Behium. Braxen. Progunk. Solosis. Zubat. Oh, I like the Zubat that's hanging in the back from the cave like a bat.
This is a bat.
Elgium.
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 I don't know.
We evolved into the Behium. Fungus. Metagross. That's pretty cool. It's got the emergency entry ability. Once in your turn, if you drew this Pokemon from your deck at the beginning of your turn, you can add it to your bench and then draw 3 cards. Oh, this is pretty good. So you can just put a big Stage 2 Pokemon right onto your bench. You could definitely use this with the Oranguru that lets you switch cards from the top of your deck, or the Switching Cup card that lets you do that as well. And then for a metal and a colorless, does the Meteor Mash attack for 100. During your next turn, this Pokemon's Meteor Mash attack does 100 more damage. So you do 100 on the first turn for 2 energy, and then 200 on the next turn. 300 is going to be knocking out all V and V stars. So that's pretty awesome. And the rare for the pack, Peony.
Darkness. Morpeko. Capturing Aroma. Florpup. Dewpider. Binda. Phoebus. Taking a nap. Noibat. Noibat. That's really cute. Snorunt. Armaldo.
Oh.
I like
I feel like you don't get
Armaldo.
to see an Armaldo card very often. That's pretty cool that they printed one of those.
And whoa.
Oh.
There's a lot happening. It's a V-Star Power Forest Steel Stone. Oh,
Here,
I'm sorry. I got too excited. I was trying to read it.
The Forest Steel Stone. So they added 2 cards to this set that are like special tool cards that give your V Pokemon a V-Star power. So all of like the V and V Max Pokemon, or like decks that don't use any V-Stars, they can now utilize a V-Star power. So this one has the Star Alchemy ability, where you get to search your deck for a card and just put it in your hand and then shuffle your deck. So it's basically half of a Arceus V-Star's V-Star power. I don't know why I can't think of it what it's called right now. But basically you just go get any card out of your deck. What's nice about this is that you can use this ability under Path to the Peak to go get a stadium to bounce the Path to the Peak away. So like this is going to be a big card that's going to be used in like Mew to help with their consistency and to prevent them from being punished by Path to the Peak. And it's just also a cool card. Like it's cool that they're helping Pokemon out, like Vs and V-Stars that didn't have V-Star powers and decks that couldn't utilize the V-Star marker to get a really powerful ability like this. So this is definitely the best one in the set. We'll see if we come across the other one. The other one, I think it puts all of your opponent's Pokemon on 100 HP remaining.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty powerful.
What if your Pokemon is only V Pokemon?
Yeah, you can only... Well, you can attach this to any Pokemon.
What if your Pokemon is like a 90 HP Pokemon? You give it 10 more. But you said V. Okay.
Yeah.
Leaf.
Grass Energy. Primordial Altar?
That looks like in
the
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, that like place where Aslan was.
Does it?
Yeah.
Once during each player's turn, that player may look at the top card of their deck, and then they may choose to discard it if they'd like. Huh. I mean, there's got to be a good way to use it. I didn't even know this was in this set. I haven't heard anything talked about it, but it definitely like could help you out with your consistency. Or you could even like a card that you don't need, but you don't have a way to discard it, you could use the Oranguru to switch places, or you could use Switching Cups to switch it onto the top card of your deck, then discard it and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Dedenne! We've been waiting for you, Dedenne.
Tailsmith.
It's got the Dede short attack to 60 damage. You can only use this attack if your Togedemaru used Togedash during your last turn. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So we finally found the middle Pokemon, basically, of the chain of the Morpeko Pikachu chain. I think it's just kind of cool. It's just cool that all of these little basic Pokemon all kind of work together. It might be kind of like a fun little budget deck to try out.
Yeah, they're cute.
Brixen.
I love those Vulpix.
Drowsy. Growlithe.
Growlithe too. He's so happy.
Miss Drevis. Gabby thinks she's an electric trainer, but I kind of think I feel like you're a fire trainer sometimes.
It's just all the happy ones right now.
Wailmer's
pretty happy too.
Thalosis reverse foil, and the rare is Verizon. Great cell service.
Can you hear me now? Is
Looks
that
like
Verizon? I don't know.
Looks like he does more damage if you have Cobalion, Terrakion, and Keldeo on your bench. So more cards that all work together, and you got to find all the cards in order for them to work.
That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Fighting. Krokorok. Behem. You know the ones I can't say all at once.
Yep.
Braixen. Durant. Emolga. Beldum. Stunfisk. These really stressed me out in the game. Vulpix. Chinchou. Verizon.
Back-to-back Verizons. I guess we
don't
can
want
hear
other Verizon friends.
Fighting Energy. Primordial Altar. Dedenne. Braixen. Chinchou. Ferroseed. Pikachu. Ponyta. Venonat. Ooh! Radiant Alakazam!
Those are really like synced reaction from
I know! There's a couple cool Radiant Pokemon in this set. This is maybe going to be the last or one of the... No, because the January small set is going to have the Radiant Eternatus. But this Radiant Alakazam with the Painful Spoon's ability, you get to move 2 damage counters from one of your Pokemon and then put them on one of your opponent's Pokemon, I believe.
It is so fun when
you may move up to 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to a different Pokemon. So you can move damage counters around on your opponent's Pokemon. Look at that shiny Alakazam.
I feel like it's so fun when like something can be in the reverse foil slot because you like aren't really expecting it and you're just like, what?
When it comes out of the reverse foil, it's so surprising. Alakazam is always really cool to see.
Yeah.
Just because it's a card that isn't printed so often because of like a long time ago, there were lawsuits about how Pokemon had based Abra and Kadabra on like famous like magicians or illusionists or whatever, and so they kind of like sued and kind of prevented Pokemon from being able to print those cards. So like Alakazam and Kadabra and Abra were not printed for a really long time. So it's always kind of special when you get a Alakazam card. And the rare is Cobalion. It's got the Justified Law ability, doing 30 more damage to your opponent's Darkness Pokemon. And then follow up, you can choose 2 of your bench Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a basic energy card and attach it. Okay. So like double colorless energy, you're only doing 10 damage, but you get to accelerate some energy. So that's pretty cool.
Fire. Unidentified fossil. Glalie. I don't know how to say it.
Hey, I think you got it.
Candace.
Ah, so there was a Candace in the set. Let's see. So look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Reveal any number of water Pokemon and water energy cards you find there and put them into your hand.
If you're playing a water deck, that is very good.
Yeah. I mean, our favorite is Lapras VMAX.
Yeah, she'd be good
and you
there.
definitely need like a lot of water energy. So that could definitely be a way to start getting some water energy in your hand.
She's good. Chimecho. Baneri. Drowsy. Spinarak. Ralph. Lantern. We haven't seen the Lantern yet. Reverse. Ooh! 11 Vulpix V-Star!
Oh, that's awesome. Alolan Vulpix V-Star. Definitely one deck that I was thinking Gabby would want to play. Just because of the adorableness of the Alolan Vulpix. It's got the Snow Mirage attack. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects of your opponent's active Pokemon. So that means like it goes through Meltank, it goes through Decidueye, things like that.
That's cute little face.
Yeah. And then during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from the Pokemon that have abilities. So if you think about it, most Pokemon have abilities, right? Like especially like the big attackers, like who am I thinking of off the top of my head? Like Kyurem VMAX has an ability. No, Raichu does not have an ability.
I made that up. Raichu's just really cool.
Arceus V-Star has an ability. Palkia V-Star has an ability. Lugia V-Star has an ability. Regidrago V-Star has an ability. They're all V-Star abilities, but they're all like abilities, right? I know, right? You found one.
I picked the one that doesn't have an ability.
But you could definitely like be playing against opponents that have decks for the most part. They don't have abilities, or they all their big attackers and their main attackers all have abilities loaded up on them. It's also got the Silvery Snowstar V-Star attack for no energy, so you can do this with no energy. This attack does you can only use it one time though.
Well, yeah, but I mean you can
you
choose
like right off the
bat,
right?
to do it.
This attack does 70 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. So wow, so if they have 6 Pokemon V in play, what's the math on that? 77 times 6 is 36?
No, 35. 42.
42.
Woo!
So, but if they have 5, I know, right? If they have 5 in play, so that'd be 7 times 5 is 35. So that's killing most Pokemon V-Star.
Yeah.
Or Pokemon V. And even like less than that, like V-Star, so it's 70. So 280 for 4. So they have 4 Pokemon V-Star in play. That's 280. That's going to be killing most Pokemon V-Star.
Yeah.
So definitely the ability to just like right off the bat.
If you like pop this off really fast, it kind of gives you like a big head start. Yeah. Yeah,
right off the bat, you can do really big damage, and then you can also then use the Snow Mirage over and over, and essentially just prevent your opponent from being able to damage you.
Yeah, because like if you like second turn can evolve, like
It's nice too that its weakness is metal. Like a lot of the water Pokemon right now, their weakness is lightning, and so people are playing a lot of like lightning decks, like the Regieleki V-Star deck or Vigavolt or Raichu or whatever, right? Just because, or the Pikachu, the Flying Pikachu VMAX that won the World Championships, like going after the Palkia decks that are weak to lightning, and then also like the new Lugia deck is weak to lightning. So it's nice to have a Pokemon that's not weak to lightning right now, because there's gonna be so much like hate out there on Lugia and Palkia and just lightning Pokemon going after them.
It's too bad because Lugia is really freaking cool.
Yep. V-Star marker. Dracolock. Worker. Draw 3 cards and then discard Stadium. Okay. Sunflora. Bright Beam. You can discard up to 3 energy cards from your hand and stack to 70 more damage for each card you discarded. So you can discard and do 210 potentially. Fungus. Sandygast. Relican. Hawkluka. Rufflet. Gardevoir.
I almost put this as my chase card because it's so pretty.
That is so pretty. I can't think of this character's name, but I'm pretty sure she was like the league champion in Generation 5 or 6.
She looks like an angel.
Does look like an angel.
Very angelic picture, this whole thing.
This is the new Gardevoir printed in this set with the refinement ability. The character rare, look at that. That is gorgeous. It does feel like they're in heaven or something,
yes,
right?
The colors are so like mystical and beautiful.
I think though what this is based off of is her room in like the Elite Four, the room of like the champion in this generation, where she was chilling. Like she has like I think the room looks like that. And the rare is Fiona. We got that character rare, looking gorgeous.
Whoa. Lightning. Dracoloak. I like him. Worker. A generic name for her. Sunflora. Togedemaru. Esper. Smeargle. Litten. Petalil. Togedemaru Reverse. And Ho-Oh-Via. Oh, Jacob's a big Ho-Oh fan.
I love Ho-Oh. And this Ho-Oh actually, like, I think draws on a lot of the Ho-Oh EX that was a deck that was played. So this one's got the
He's a cool
I'm
boy.
gonna have to hold it to read it.
Yeah, he's a cool boy.
It's got the Reviving Flame ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon was in your discard pile, you can put it onto your bench. If you do, attach up to 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. If you use this ability, then your turn ends. So it does cost your turn ending. Unlike the Ho-Oh EX, that this is, a spiritual ancestor to, basically.
That's a smart way to put it.
Spiritual family member. And then the Rainbow Burn attack does 100 damage, and this attack does 30 more damage for each type of basic energy attached to this Pokemon. So there are 6, 7, 8 types of energy in standard right now. So if you had all 8 attached, what's that? 8 times 3 is 240. So you can do 340.
2040.
You do 340 damage if you had all 8 types of energy attached to Ho-Oh. That's awesome.
Oh. I was actually gonna call him Oho.
Great Balls of Fire. Hypno. Archon. Sarina. Bedlam. Beldum. I don't know why I keep saying Bedlam.
You're like turning him around.
Krogunk. Solosis. Zubat. Elgum. Stonjana. Which I think is maybe my favorite art in the set. I'd seen this one just from spoils, but look at this boy. Look at him. You're gonna tell me that's not precious? It's amazing.
Jacob loves Sanjana.
And the rare for the pack, Survivor V-Star.
That's funny. Eat my words. I was just telling Jacob how I pull more V-Stars than him, and he pulls more character rares than me.
The Survivor V-Star has got the Regal Blender attack, 190 damage for grass and 2 colorless. So you can do a grass and double colorless energy.
I like how the purple and the yellow and the green all kind of look swirling around.
Yeah. You may move any amount of energy from your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like. Okay. You can just move energy around. I see it. And then Star Winder is a V-Star power attack. Does 60 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. So if you have 3 energy attached, that's 180. If you have 4, or if you have 3 more, that's 320. So you're killing most Pokemon VMAXs. If you have 6 energy attached. I'm trying to think on the math on this because it counts. It's not for each energy card, it's for each energy attached. So say you have grass, 3 grass and a double colorless. That's 5 energy attached. So that's 300. But then minus 20 is 280. So you're still killing almost every single Pokemon V-Star for the most part. So that can be pretty good if you use the double colorless, attach 2 more grass energy with I can't think of the card with Gardenia's Vigor that was printed a few sets ago that let you accelerate grass energy. Then you'd be able to be doing big damage with the Star Winder V-Star power. That's pretty cool. There might be a deck there. Especially because I don't know if fire is being played. There is a Rapidash that was printed in this set that has made fire more powerful because it allows your fire Pokemon to build up more damage. So fire may be making a comeback, but otherwise it's not really grass is not really a type that's under threat like that, right?
Yeah. Purple. Unidentified fossil. Glalie. Candace. Phoebus. Vampy. Litten. Rufflet. Fennekin. Altaria reverse. That's a pretty one. And Cobalion.
Purple energy. Hypno. Archon. Sarina. Ralts. Fletchling. Dratini. Clink. Dunbisk. Wailord reverse. Let's go. I was thinking to myself a few packs ago. I was like, man, we haven't seen any more Wailords. I kind of want some more Wailords out of our uncommons. And the rare is Crobat.
I like
the Crobat.
Background looks cool.
It's got the critical bite attack that has a lot of text, so maybe it must be good. 3 colorless energy. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 2 more prize cards.
Wow.
You can take 3 prize cards by knocking out a basic Pokemon that only has 30 HP. Or, if you use this finish off a Pokemon VMAX, then you take 5 cards. If you knock out a Pokemon V-Star or V, you take 4 prize cards. insane if you can like line this up. I mean, it definitely has a high cost of being a stage 2 and taking three colorless energy, which is like doable using like twin energies or double turbo energies and things like that. You also got to pair it with an attacker that kind of like beefs up the damage though, right? But other than that, like there's something there, and it has no retreat, which is always great on a Crobat. So I think that's pretty awesome.
V-Star, Marker, Dracoloak, Metang, Metagang, Anorith, Swirlix, Rotom, 3B, Vulpix,
The saddest card or the happiest card in this set?
Emolga, Dewpider Reverse, Hisuian Braviary.
All right, so that's going to do it for the first 18 packs of our Silver Tempest booster box. We obviously had some absolute major hits, especially early in the box. We pulled maybe the coolest card that we pulled in this opening was our Rainbow Rare Serena, looking awesome. Obviously, a super good and playable card, so that makes that even better. We also opened a Lugia. Gabby almost lost her mind. Thought it was the alternate art for a second. Just the colors
the darkness around
colors are very similar there. Pulled the Braxton, so we can get double Serena. Yeah. We double Serena basically with the character rare Braxton. Got the Gapejaw Bog, which to me is like just crazy to pulling so many like secret rares like that. Pulling the Serena and the Gapejaw. It's just always cool when you pull a card that's gold too. Like, just makes it feel so special. We got the Radiant Alakazam, pulling one of the Radiant Pokemon in the set.
Our chairs in this one.
I would lose my mind if there was a Radiant Jirachi in the second half of our box. Gabby was very happy to see this.
He's
Alolan
so
Vulpix V-Star is absolutely adorable and like kind of playable.
Yeah.
Kind of playable. There's a deck there. We got the Refinement Gardevoir character rare being up in heaven. The Ho-Oh, definitely a card that I wanted to see. I wonder if there's a Ho-Oh character rare in this set. If not, like, what were they doing? Like, why did Lugia get all the special treatment? What the heck? And then finally, we got the Seviper V-Star again. Wait, oh yeah, Superior. That's in Seviper. That's a different Pokemon. Superior V-Star. So another, kind of V-Star card people aren't really talking about. Something, there could be a deck there with the Starwinder attack doing big damage. Anyways, that's going to do it for the first half of our box. We pulled a lot of really great stuff. So I don't know, like, hopefully there's going to be something left in the second half of this box. Right? I feel like this is the second time this is happening for us. I think in the Lost Origin,
we had like a hot beginning.
Yeah, we had like a really hot first, 18 packs, and then we're like, I don't know what's going to happen in the back of the box. We'll have to
really questionable.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. Anyways, if you want to see what the rest of this box looks like, we will see y'all next week. Hopefully that car honking in the background didn't cut me off there. I don't know, noise reduction might not even have caught that. Anyways, hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week for the remainder of our booster box.